He's revoked the County of Somerset for himself, has he? Yeah, revoked the County of Somerset. So he's got Somerset, Kent and Bruges. Weird. Okay, whatever floats your boat, I suppose. So he's Count of Somerset and also Duke of Somerset. Maybe he's doing that to give it to me. That would be nice. You shouldn't have. Right, okay, so we've asked our daughter-in-law for a second time to aid us in war. She's just thinking about it. And she says, of course I will help you, dear father-in-law. It will be an honour and a privilege. Why, thank you, dear. So what we're going to do now is we're going to raise the troops ourselves. We're going to put them on the boats. Again, we don't have a great deal of troops here, but we have enough. We're going to raise the boats. Merge, put him on the boat. The boat there. There we go. Just get them on the boats here. And merge the troops. Excellent. I'm going to have them. Oh, look at that, 1900 men sent by my beloved daughter-in-law. Thank you so much. So he's been released from King Richard's dungeon. What else we got? Some people contracting typhus, which is broken out somewhere. Another person released. And another victory. Send the boats off home. Oh, he's revoked the County of Lancaster. And he's become... Ah, you see, he's already getting to work, ousting all the people that don't like him. Bit of cleaning up. This is exactly what King William the Conqueror did when he took the title King of England. He got rid of the bad blood, the bad wood, the inner dirt, and you know the foulness within England, and just took it away and installed fresher, fresher things and people that weren't going to cause any rifts. Right. So a little, it's quite weird how this has got a little land all of its own, surrounded by England. Another person released from the prison. A ransom. Is he quite honourable? He's just. You see, there you go. He's actually just. He's wrathful though, stressed. Maybe the power of coming, the toil of coming into power here is catching up with him. But Zachariah asking for a fief of his own. Only when I say so, Zachariah. Don't get ahead of yourself, buddy. Okay. Yeah. Still suffering big style, isn't he? He's moved his home court to Somerset, which is good for us because now we'll be in Somerset, which is only down the road from Cornwall. Rather than all the way over here, we're a bit closer to our family. Maybe the king did it for our benefit. Anyway, we hit age 50. Quite a momentous occasion for old Georgie. Now look at him. An old man. Remember when he came into power? He looked so young and fresh-faced, and yeah, now look, he's now wizened. He's scarred from battle. Elder, wiser. He's been through the wars. He's seen kings come and go. Unfortunately, had to suffer some family tragedies as well. But all in all, it's been a rather prosperous reign for George as he comes into the twilight of his career. So whilst it's ticking away, we shall just once again just take a quick peek at the realm tree, not the realm tree, do excuse me, the dynasty tree. That's what I'm looking at. So Ambrose still in Normandy. He's had himself a daughter, a second child. So George Fleming Jr. Oh, that's Zachariah's wife? Yeah. Princess Alice of Dunkeld died. That's a shame. We'll have to get married again. We'll have to remarry him. They had no children together. Yeah. So, oh, another county's revoked. Wow, he really is going through him, isn't he? Getting rid of the bad wood indeed. So yeah, Ambrose had another child, Eleanor, a little girl, to go along with his eldest son George. How's George coming along? Is he? He's coming along nicely here. Stats in diplomacy, excellent. He's attractive, patient, charitable, almost like a chip of his grandfather's block. William obviously died and had one child, William Jr., who is slow. Currently he's been tutored by Duke Roger of Gloucester. We have little Grace, my eldest daughter, who married Arnold de Normandy. They've had one daughter, little Emma. Baylor, well, he's like his father, breeding like rabbits. 5 children, and he's just 29. Is he still married? Yes, he's still married. Zachariah just lost his wife, no children, so we're going to have to remarry him. Little Arthur is married to the Duchess of Meissen. 3 girls, but finally he's had a little boy who will take over the duchy when he comes of age. So we'll see how that progresses. Cecilia just married the Duke of York. Our son-in-law just had a little daughter, Emma, not so long ago. Yep, just this year. And of course, little Henry is 15 years old, soon to be married to the King's daughter, Hermisant. So that is how our family tree is currently looking. And we're going to have to marry Zachariah off to somebody else. Right, how do we do this? Now, he's part of our court, he's our marshal, so if we take him to a different court, we're going to lose him as a marshal. But, is that a good thing, a bad thing? Do we marry for rank? Highest rank we have is a count, or a countess. Oh, that's Meissen as well. She's a count within Meissen. Maybe he could go closer to his brother. Lay more roots down in Germany. Can't believe he's releasing these dukes, showing his good side. A more tyrannical king would have had them all killed. You dare to rise against me? I have you killed. Chop their heads off, straight off with the head. No messing about. It seems this guy is trying to win the hearts of the people with his just ways and his Oh, I am a very kind ruler. I care about my people. What's happening here? 28%? Are you sure? Oh, Henry Fleming. Let's have a look at him. Let's have a look at the little whippersnapper. What's he doing with himself? Ooh, he's quite good in the martial front. Not bad at all. Right, little son. Off you go. Marry the Princess of England. See if he still accepts. There is a chance he might decline now. It's of course he won't. Of course he won't. What was I thinking? He might decline. Oh, there's been a bit of a usurpation here. Duke Faramond of Gwynedd has usurped the title Duchy of Gwynedd from Count... Oh, right, so he's now Count of Powys. Yeah, he's had his title usurped. Mainly because he holds 2 pieces of the puzzle. He holds that, and therefore usurped the duchy, and now he will have a de jure claim here as well, which makes it easy to capture. Isn't that right, matey? Plus, you don't even have a truce with this guy, so I'll be surprised if he doesn't claim this land for himself pretty swiftly with his de jure claim. Every time I call her to war, it seems that the opinion goes down. I suppose that's to stop you from calling the same person into war all the time. It's just like a way around it. King Odo of England has been released from the dun. Oh, so he has actually released the little guy. Oh, that's nice. Oh! Are you joking me? After all that hardship, all that stressing and straining, and he's died. Good God! Who's the King of England now then? Well, he didn't even have, oh my God, he didn't have a single son. And it's only agnatic primogeniture, so his children did not inherit the title, which means it will go down to his younger brother. Is that right? No? Who will get the title King of England then? King Richard? I would expect it to be Henry, but it's not Henry. Is it Robert of Mainz? What on it? Who's the King of England now after all that? Oh, it is the... What a farce. He became king when his father, we're saying, committed suicide. He was then put in the prison of the usurper King Richard, and then when King Richard died, because he had no sons, he came back to power anyway. So he wasn't released from the dungeons of King Richard. He was he effectively was released when he died. Released from the dungeons as dirty and hair all matted and wasting away because you've been starved and maltreated, and you come out and you're a king. From rags to riches, literally. So we have a new king. Now, does that mean that we're going to have more civil war in England? I have no idea. But we can go to the realm tree and try and find out. Let's have a look if any vassals. And, well, there's a few negatives, but not massively. No, not too bad. Right. I think there's a fox in my garden apparently. The dog's going mad, going absolutely mental. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to claim the Duchy of Desmond. Right. Stand by. Sorry about that, folks. I'm back. I had to sort out a little problem there with my dog. As I said, there was a fox in the garden and there's a hole in my gate, so the dog went rushing through the hole in the gate and almost bit the fox. But luckily for the fox, it got away in time. That will teach it to come and do its doo-doos in my garden. Anyway, I've recently captured Desmond, so I'm going to disband the troops, and I suffer a little bit of a situation. Now, Desmond is recently conquered, which means that as before with some of Wales's lands, I get a bit of a penalty to reinforcement and also tax. I also have now a domain size that's too big. I control directly 5 counties and I can only control 4, so I have to give one away. So finally, one of my sons is going to be able to stop whining and moaning and asking for a land to govern of his own, because he's going to get one. Now, I was struggling to find a wife for little Zachariah here. That's no longer going to be a problem, because Zachariah is going to get a land of his own, which will mean he goes to his own court, which means he can find his own wife. So off you go, son. You can have a land of your own to govern. Why don't I give it to Ambrose, you say? Well, he's going to inherit the whole of this when I die anyway. So we'll keep him as he is, and we'll give it to Zachariah, next in line, basically. He gets some land to govern for himself. So he goes off, leaves my court, but goes to his own. But... oh, is that right? Am I... no, yeah. Is that still... yeah, that's right. But because he's still part of my domain, he can still be my marshal, which is great stuff. So I don't lose a marshal. That's fine. Okay, well, I think we've gone on for long enough today's session. It's been a roller coaster ride, and yeah, we managed to successfully help Prince Richard get to the throne, therefore keeping our family alive. But then he died, and the former king, William II, grandson of William the Conqueror, his son, Odo, strange name for a child, but he is now 12 years old and is the King of England. So join me next time, when no doubt we will continue to expand within Ireland, and we will see if King Odo is capable of keeping the throne for longer than 2 years, which has been about the average time for the past 2 kings. So we'll see if that can happen. So join me next time. See you soon.